Arts agad? Ay, so.
Nasaan pera natin?
Hello sa lahat! And welcome to Art Academy Live!
This is where we share our opinions.
A place where we talk about our lives as teenagers and where we talk about topics that matter.
Where we also talk about things that can help us get through every day.
Yes, to help us be better.
And to help us to do well in school and in life.
This is Art Academy, a place where we create to express. Wow! So yung Paige, panibagong episode na naman tayo ngayon, no?
Yes, episode 6 na, no,
Bilis.
Ang bilis.
Siyempre, excited din ako sa magiging topic natin for today's episode.
Yes.
So, ano nga ba yung topic natin, Paige, for today's episode?
Ayun. So, Artsy, our topic for today is, what do we do when we have art block?
Wow! Lalo na sa mga artist, no? Hindi bagong term tong naririnig nila ngayon.
Yes.
So, umpisa natin, ano nga ba ang art block?
Yan.
Pero linawin ko lang, Pidja, hindi ito yung hinaharangan kita.
What? Hinanahan mo ako! May sasabihin natin ako eh!
Ay, ano yun? Sige.
Sasabihin ko
Oh.
sana, no? Yun nga, that's when you block my way.
Ah,
Art block.
hindi yun. So, art block is a term often used by artists when they feel like they don't have the passion or energy to create art.
Oh.
It is when they are in a creative slump or mental block that prevents them from creating or coming up with ideas.
Oh, no.
So this term usually refers to visual art.
And we also have other terms. So, there's another term naman called artist's block naman.
Oh.
Artists with an S. So we believe this term naman is a broader term for artists of all kinds, including animators, filmmakers, writers, dancers, composers, and musicians, and many, many more.
Yun. May isa pang tawag, Pidge. Yun
Yes.
yung creative block.
Block.
So,
Yun.
it is an even broader term that can refer to all creatives struggling with creating or producing in their craft.
No. Pero diba, Artsy, for this episode, however, we will refer to it as art block because we believe anyone can create to express and create art. And it's also easier to pronounce.
So bagay, no?
Diba?
Art block,
Yeah.
creative block,
Diba?
madami.
Madami.
Pati, tama,
2 syllables lang, art block. Yun.
So, Pidge, tamang-tama. Diretso na natin sa last week we asked you.
Yeah. So, again, everybody, we asked you kasi last time a question. Kaya, ayun na. Let's have last week we asked you.
Yun!
Yun, that is our question.
Tama. Although we just read the definition of art block,
Yes.
syempre baka iba-iba ang meaning nito for different artists. So now, babasahin na natin yung mga sagot
Answers.
nila.
Yung mga sagot nila. Yan. So, do we have our...
So, Pidge, ano ba yung tinanong natin?
Yeah, we asked them, what does art block mean to you?
Yun.
Kasi, like you said, diba, Artsy, although there is a definition of the term art block, it can mean different things to different people. Kasi nga, there are so many different kind of artists that we
Tama.
love talking about dito sa Art Academy.
Yun.
Katulad ko, I'm more into music, and then si Art, he himself is, he is art.
Hindi naman ako hindi ako pinangalan sa art. Talagang nagkataon lang.
No, because your name is Arthur.
Ah.
Arthur Manalastas.
Art for short.
Art for short.
Ayun. So, basa na tayo ng una nating comment.
Yes. You have our first comment? Yeah.
Yun.
Okay. Our first comment is from Sherwin. Sabi ni Sherwin, the meaning of art block for me is sadness.
Oh.
Because whenever I draw and experience art block, I feel sad since I can't finish what I'm working on even though I was inspired at the beginning. Oh,
minsan
I feel
talaga
that too.
may ganun eh. Darating tayo sa point na parang kanina lang sobrang gana mo, inspired ka.
Yeah.
Pero once na umupo ka,
Parang, nasan na?
oh,
Where's my
ano
inspiration?
nangyari?
It's gone.
Yun.
Pero babalik yon, don't worry. Babalik yun.
Next naman, na comment ay galing kay Kuya Ren. It's like when you don't know what to draw at some point. Then you got zero ideas. So like your motivation/ideas got blocked at some point. So yun, parang lahat tayo nakakaano talaga dyan na inspired ka or motivated ka, pero biglang,
Huh? What's that?
ano nangyari, di ba?
Parang, where did it go? my will to draw, where did it go? Okay, we have more comments. Yes, sabi naman ni Kuya Ron, sabi niya, when you're drawing something and have an idea what to draw at all, but then it just poofs out.
Ayun, yun yung poof.
It's gone! Minsan you have the idea na yun, no? And it's stuck with you. Pero, yun nga, like what Artsy said, when you sit down, biglang, poof,
Wala na.
wala na.
Yun.
Yun.
So, next naman, na
Next,
comment ay
Wow.
galing kay Ate Kat. Having an art block feels frustrating. Totoo po. Because there's something you want to draw, but nawawalan ka na lang ng motivation
Yun.
out of nowhere.
Oh.
Usually, what I do is constant rest and doodling to regain my passions back.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
nagbigay siya
good.
ng definition, pero nagbigay din siya ng solution.
Solution.
Wow,
yeah.
that's good po. Thank you
And
very much
we're
po.
also going to talk about more solutions later. So thank you, Ate Kat. Do we have any more comments from our artisans? One last from Jerome. Kuya Jerome says, para sa akin, ang art block ay yung time na parang hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo as an artist. Like parang hindi mo na alam yung next step mo or mawawalan ka ng inspiration sa pag-draw or pag-create ng art. Sa akin napunta yung Tagalog.
Okay lang yan,
Did I
Peach.
do well? Hindi naman ako na art block.
Hindi naman. Okay naman. Pero yun nga, no, tama sila. Parang andun yung motivation, andun na yung gamit mo, ready ka na, biglang mawawala.
So, ayun. So, tayo ba, Artsy? Ikaw, what do you think? What is art block to you?
Bukod sa sinabi ko kanina.
Hmm.
Pero actually, connected din yung sagot kayo. Hinaharangan ko yung sarili ko.
Oh!
Kasi maraming factors bakit ko nahaharangan or nahahadlangan yung sarili ko mag-create ng art. Una sa lahat, baka pagod ako.
Mhm.
Or minsan, tinuturing ko siyang, pwede, isipin mo, di ba, sa road,
Mhm.
may nakalagay, may naka-block doon. Ano yung naka-block? Usually signage, di ba?
Yeah.
Signage na slow down, stop, or detour. So, para sa akin, ganun ang art block. Merong sign akong dapat na makita or mabasa. So, i-check ko yung sarili ko.
Oh. Ayun. So, actually, Artsy, feeling ko nasagot. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, feeling ko nasagot mo na lahat. So, natawa tuloy ako.
number daw, sabi nila.
Number, one.
Mhm. Sinadya, direct.
Okay, anyway.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway, everybody. So, ako din, Artsy, kasi parang ngayon, I want to continue my hosting, pero na-block ako ng cough.
Oh, no.
Art block. Pero yun, everybody. So, art block may make you feel like hindi mo na alam gagawin mo. But, we are actually going to talk about solutions to art block and what we can do to prevent art block din sa pagbabalik ng 1, 2, 3
Art Academy! Nagbabalik ang Art Academy! Where we create to express! So yun, recap lang tayo ng Onti Feeds.
Yup.
Bale, napag-usapan na natin ang topic natin for today's episode,
Yes.
which is, what do we do when we have art block? Yun.
Ah.
Tama. So, nakapagbasa tayo ng iba-ibang opinion or answers sa iba't ibang artist din kung ano ba sa kanila ang art block. So, ano na susunod?
So, Artsy, before we move on to, kasi we said earlier that we have solutions. And we also will talk about how we can prevent art block. Pero bago muna yon, speaking of art,
Oh,
kami po dito sa Art Academy are very, very, very happy to announce that we have been recognized again by Anak TV!
yay!
Thank you so much again sa Anak TV. Magkakaroon ng awarding this Friday. Yan. So, thank you so much again for recognizing us as a show that is child-friendly and also that is for the youth because that is very important to us bilang youth din kasi kami.
Yes.
Yun.
Yun, pero syempre salamat din sa ating mga patuloy na sumusuporta sa ating programa.
Our artisans and of course sa buong production ng Art Academy na kasama namin ngayon.
Yay!
Thank you po. Yun. Okay, so Artsy, so kanina again sinagutan natin what does art block mean to us. So ngayon naman, let us answer naman what are the causes of art block. Kasi we need to know the cause to
Tama.
know how to prevent it, diba?
Ah.
So what is number one ba na cause sa causes natin? What is number one?
Number one is mental and emotional factors.
Ooh.
So feelings such as self-doubt, lack of confidence, and stress can lead to a lack of inspiration and motivation.
Yun, diba?
Mm.
Number two, dadagdag ka pa, Artsy?
Sasabihin ko lang sana na Kasi tayo, mahilig tayo
art block
oo
kita,
nga.
sorry.
Mahilig tayo, di ba, mag-scroll sa
Yes.
social media, tumitingin tayo sa kapwa nating artist ng mga pinopost nilang mga art nila. Minsan kasi kahit sabihin natin hindi natin amin, minsan naano tayo dun na insecure in a way. Pero para sa akin, ginagawa ko siyang motivation na I
Yes.
want to do that too. Kung ano yung
Ganun
naramdaman ko,
lang, yeah.
gusto ko ganun din yung maramdaman ng ibang tao kapag nakikita nila yung art ko.
Yun. Tama.
Saka, huwag kayong mawalan ng confidence kasi kanya-kanya naman tayo ng strengths
Yes.
and weaknesses. So, mas magandang kung ano yung nakikita nating weakness, yun yung improve natin.
Tama. Ayun. Number 2 naman, Artsy, is
Hmm.
creative overload.
Oh.
Yun. Contrary to popular belief, it's not just the lack of ideas that can cause art block, but also a surplus of ideas. So if we have too many, we may feel overwhelmed. So
Yun
maganda
naman.
yun, i-connect ko lang sa sinabi mo, Artsy.
Sige.
Kaya kasi na-overwhelm ang mga iba. Kasi nga, when they look at social media, doon sila na-overwhelm na, ang galing nito, ang
Oh,
galing
dami.
niya. Pero maganda na dapat, instead of feeling overwhelmed, yun na, gawin natin silang inspiration. And then try also to just focus on a few ideas at a time para hindi ka ma-overload.
Yun. Next naman ay pressure from deadlines and expectations. There is a good and bad pressure. Pressure should only be enough to push you more or make you motivated. Too much of it will do the opposite. So, i-connect ko na din to sa social media page. Kasi minsan iba, kapag gumawa ka ng art account mo, nape-pressure kang mag-post ng drawing mo. So, instead na nai-enjoy mo yung pag-create ng art mo, ang hinahabol mo, deadlines.
Hindi naman dapat.
Dapat hindi. Tama.
Ayan. Next naman, number 4 is environment and health. So, did you know that your environment can be a significant factor in why you experience art block? So, the environment can affect you more than you realize. And when we say environment, it's not just where you live, but you like your room or what's surrounding you, your workspace.
Actually, Paige, according to several studies, people work better or are more creative in a good environment. This is because distractions such as air quality, noise, and light, or the lack of
The lack of light, maybe?
the lack of light, yung art block.
Kung madilim yung kwarto.
Yun. Can affect the creative process. Parang ako, tira mo, di ba? Nag-ano ko eh. Naka-art block ako.
Hindi, alam mo kung bakit. Kasi sabi noise, ang ingay ko. Ayan, tuloy na art block si Artsy.
Saka yun nga, Peach. Not only can a poor working environment cause distractions, huwag ka magana, hindi ka distraction, but it can also affect your health, both
Nako.
physically and mentally.
Oh, no.
Your environment can ultimately cause or contribute to the other causes of art block we mentioned earlier.
Diba? So, now that we learned what are some of the things that causes art block, let's talk about how to overcome art block naman.
Yun nga,
Okay.
tama eh. Nag-present ka ng problema, dapat bigyan mo ng
Solution. Yan. So, first here we have change your routine. So, changing your daily routine or work environment can help you come up with new ideas and become more productive.
Tama.
Kasi parang bago yung nakita mo, parang na-excite ka ulit.
O baka kasi nagsasawa ka na ng paulit-ulit ka ng ginagawa,
Yeah.
di ba? Next, manage your expectations and embrace failure.
Oh.
So try to make your work fun and set achievable goals.
Yan.
Importante yung achievable. So don't be afraid to make mistakes as imperfections can make your work more interesting. Embrace the character they bring. Parang yung naging discussion natin last episode, di ba? Yung sa AI.
Yeah.
Ang ano kasi natin, ang ano natin dyan, with emotion, yung nagagawa natin art.
Kasi sometimes our art, you think they're imperfections, but they're actually what makes it look human.
Saka
humane.
interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yun. Number 3 naman ay Take breaks and
Mm.
rest. That's important. Stepping away from your creative process to rest and recharge can help you regain your creative flow. Taking breaks is important to avoid overworking yourself. Kasi if you overwork yourself, wala ka ng energy to continue doing what you want to do.
Saka parang kung pipilitin mo maging creative din, madidrain ka lang lalo.
Yes.
At baka mag-extend ba yung art block mo.
Tsaka minsan diba, parang you finish an artwork and you don't like how it looks like. You take a step away from it muna and come back and then you'll see, oh, I actually like it. And then you
kumbaga itulog mo muna.
Yes!
Saka at the same time, makikita mo din yung mga pwede mo pang improve. Minsan kasi nag-a-adjust na yung mata natin na akala natin okay na. Pero pagbalik mo, ay, may pwede pa pala akong baguhin.
Yan.
So next naman ay, be mindful of your health.
Yeah.
So take care of your mental health through relaxation, meditation, or exercise to clear mental clutter and make space for creativity. You should never neglect your health for your craft. Always take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Tama. That's very important. Number 5, engage in new experiences. So to boost your creativity, try new activities, visit new places, or explore other art forms.
Yun.
Kasi,
Tama.
Kasi nga, diba, we can be different kinds of artists. Hindi lang art like drawing, but there's so many other kinds of art that we can explore.
Yun. Next naman, handle criticism positively. Not everyone will like your work, and that's okay. Listen to constructive criticism and learn from it.
Yeah, note on listen to constructive criticism. Hindi yung may sasabihin lang sa'yo just to hurt you. Don't listen to that. Listen to constructive criticism, meaning you will learn from it. Number 7 is avoid distractions. I'm a distraction. Try to stay away from things that will distract you, especially when you have a deadline. Keep distracting items like your phone and other gadgets away from your workspace.
Yun, tama.
I have to do that because I'm easily distracted.
And last one, touch grass.
Touch grass!
Literal.
Literal!
Do something that will help you declutter your thoughts. So go outside and touch grass.
Yon. Be in touch with nature. Baka
Yun yung meaning nun. Hindi naman literal na lalabas ka lang ng bahay tas
just to touch a plant
hahawa ka.
or touch grass. It means that you need to be in touch with the world again. Baka you've been in your room for
Connect.
too long. Yes,
outside.
connect.
Kasi
Yeah,
baka
hindi lang
mamaya
sa
nandiyan ka lang
gadgets,
sa workspace mo or nasa social media ka.
Yon. So everybody, we hope this is helpful to all of you. Again, those are our tips for learning the causes to prevent and also how we can overcome art block. So we will talk more about art block and all of the block. So pagbabalik ng 1, 2, 3
Art Academy Live!
Welcome back, everybody, to 1, 2, 3
Art Academy!
where we create to express.
Yo!
Yan. So everybody, again today we're talking about art block. Specifically, what to do when we have art block. So kanina we already talked about ways we can prevent or ways we can overcome art block. So, ayun, ngayon naman, of course, what better way to learn how to deal with art block than to ask, na-excite si Artsy than to ask the professionals themselves. So, Artsy and I were able to do this during one of our latest gala. We were able to touch grass.
Pero gala talaga, no? Hindi ba pwedeng official business naman,
Sige na nga.
Yun na nga, and this was not just an ordinary event, but an annual event for artists that gathers creative minds in animation, film, games, and visual effects.
Oh, fanboying yan.
Ay.
But yes, and what an event it was! That's why Artsy and I are also so happy because we were able to interview some of the artists. Grabe, ang galing nila. And you know what that means? If you're an avid fan of Art Academy, it's time for our guest artists, more than one of the day. Yay!
I mean, I would say I started since I was a kid. I've been drawing, but I never really took it seriously until after finishing school. I didn't intend to be in animation, so my course was I took civil engineering in college. So, but after school, I just decided to go back to my passion, drawing. So I started working in a greeting card company. Then I worked as an apprentice engineer. I didn't like it. Then I found out that there's animation opportunities. Hanna-Barbera Studios started the studio in Manila called Phil Cartoons. I applied, I got in, and that's the start of my career in animation. And that's when I decided that I'm not gonna look back. This is gonna be my career. So yeah, that's how I started.
So I started just kind of drawing when I was a child. You know, throughout my childhood, my sister and I, we'd spend hours together in the basement just creating stories and characters. And so that's where the passion really started. And then I started to think about, what am I going to do like with this? Because I love it so much. I love drawing. That's all I want to do. And so then I started to think about, art school. And then, Savannah College of Art and Design came up in high school. My art teacher was like, hey, you should apply. And so that's kind of where that went. And so, yeah, the journey from kind of like starting to getting where I am now, it just was, kind of just following the passion and following the dotted lines that, what's the next best step here, and kind of going to school, learning the craft, and then taking that further and then just keep practicing it and, keep honing the craft and, finding what, gives you the most joy in the creative process. And so, that's kind of, I felt like where I felt like my passion really came through. It was just kind of sticking with it, and finding what I really love about the craft the most. And it did take some time though, because I didn't think I knew exactly what that was in the very beginning. But
Yeah. I would say I'm happy with my job, with what I do. God allowed me to do this, and I'm so blessed. I could say that family life is happy. It's good. It's in place. And sometimes, we cannot. And I do believe, actually, not sometimes, all the time, our lives. We always think of our lives to feed ourselves with what we do, with our career, and that would make us happy. In that regard, I would say I'm happy.
yeah, I mean, right now I'm super happy where I'm at because it's a studio with lots of original thought and ideas, and there's just so much, blue sky exploration happening. And so That's what I really love is like, original stories getting told in animation. And so that's really cool to be a part of that right now at Skydance. So yeah. We all have that as artists. Like we all face the same struggle of art block. We're like, wow, I just don't feel like drawing today. So you have to like take time to take those breaks and step away from the screen and come back to it with fresh eyes. And so, it's totally allowed to have that art block, and that's natural, part of the process. Like every artist, we're not machines, we have to take a break and stop for a little bit and then come back to it, after a while. So yeah, totally a good thing to have actually in your process is art block.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to have an art block. Everybody has it. It's a natural thing. It's a normal. It means you're human. There's no such thing as, immunity from an art block. We all have. I mean, those were the questions that were asked: is how to deal with an art block. And for me, if you have an art block, it means you're tired. Most of the time, it's exhaustion. It means if you're stressed, you're putting yourself in a position that you're not supposed to be in. So when that happens all the time, we just have to take a walk or take a break, rest, or maybe even take a vacation. When you neglect your physical, you don't you don't eat right, you don't exercise, you neglect those, you're gonna have an art block. You neglect your family, you're gonna have an art block. So there are many causes of an art block, but they can be avoided. And if it happens, you just have to take a break. I wouldn't say there's this one big thing that happened in my life. I felt like I had so many difficulties along the way. It's a tough business to be in, to be honest. That's the reality. And I guess that reality goes with any other business. And there's no such thing as an easy business, right? Even a YouTuber, it's hard, but people still make it. So any job is difficult. So I would say there's not one event in my life that is difficult, but there's always difficulties along the journey. But all those difficulties can be overcome. Again, with similar to the art block question, you have to take care of the priorities first. Your inner self first, your physical. So if you take care of those, what's essential, your relationships, you have to take care of. You're not supposed to put your career or your job over your family, over the relationships. So when relationships are in place, then then everything else will follow, right? For me, a happy wife is a happy life. Because, yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, so far, it's tough when you're working in development projects, and a lot of the times in animation, those projects get canceled, and the work that you work on for, a year at a time, you'll never get to show it, because it's, under NDA, and it's kind of a legal thing that you have to, make sure that you keep the studios happy. So, there was one project that, kind of fell through the cracks, and I really was sad about because it was so much passion and time that you put into it, and then at the end, it's just hard to kind of come back and feel like you can, keep being an artist after you feel like that one project, you put your heart and soul into it, and then it's gone. But that happens in the industry, and it's like natural. So I mean, like that happens all the time. So you just have to like shake it off and move on to the next thing, So. It's just a lot of hard work. It's like really cheesy of an answer, but like, I just, would spend hours and hours drawing and drawing and drawing, and just because it's what I love to do. And, we all as artists, we have that like fire within us. And the more you feed that fire, the better you're going to feel about your work, and the more impassioned you're going to be to make more. And so, yeah, just keep feeding that fire within, and you'll get to where you want to go eventually.
We all have different journeys in life. I always share the 5-letter P. So the first one is you have to practice, practice, practice. Practice goes a long way. That's what we do, right? Anybody, if you want to be an NBA, you have to keep practicing basketball. You have to be good at it. So in order for us to be good at it, we have to keep practicing. And like what I mentioned also inside, with practice comes discipline. You cannot say, "Oh, I practice," but you have to discipline yourself. You have to give up some things. You have to do some sacrifices in order for you to be able to practice the right way. The second P would be perseverance. You have to persevere. It's a tough industry to be in, so you have to place that as your mindset that I'm gonna overcome, whatever happens. You have to develop patience because you'll be working with people that you don't like. It's just a reality, right? But you have to work as a team, so you have to be personable. You have to learn how to adjust. Not everything will be about you. It's always about the team. The fourth one would be passion. You have to keep the passion burning. So if you're having art block, go back to what you did before when as a kid, maybe draw stuff again that you enjoyed drawing when you were a kid. That's what I do. And so keep the passion burning. Nobody has to tell you, nobody has to push me to do the things that I love. That's my passion. So whether whatever season I'm in, I would still keep doing it. And lastly, it takes a lot of prayers to survive the industry. So that's my words of wisdom, for someone who wants to be in the industry.
Wow! Grabe, ang saya panoorin ulit, no?
Yes.
Yung nangyari. Yung mga natutunan natin, parang muling, parang na-refresh.
Yes. Refreshed.
Yeah.
And it's so refreshing to hear that from professionals.
Parang isang example to, no? Kapag may art block ka, dumalo ka ng mga talk na ganito or something na may kinalaman sa art, di ba?
Yeah, because it really will inspire you.
Oo, lalo na sa mga galing sa mga professional na artist talaga, animators, 'di ba? Filmmakers. Grabe.
So yun, Artsy, ngayon naman, let's have a recap of what we learned from Sir Armand and Miss Shannon. And again, thank you so much for letting us have our Art Academy interview you po. It's such an honor.
Yes po.
Okay. So, do I start, Artsy?
Go.
Okay. So, Sir Armand talked about the P's. Those are 5 P's. First is practice, perseverance, and then patience, passion, and prayers. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, I really love how he compiled these 3 P's. And it's so easy to remember. And
Tama.
kasi nga, it's important to practice. Kasi practice, well, they say practice makes perfect. But for me, practice makes a good artist.
Or improvement.
Improvement, yeah. And then perseverance, kasi you need to persevere. We already talked about that ever since we were children. Patience, kasi if you're not patient with yourself, you won't be able to reach your goals. And of course, you need to always have your passion. And prayers is also very, very important. Kasi nga, diba kanina we talked about the importance of taking yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Saka ma-add ko lang, sa lahat ng yan, dapat consistent ka.
Consistent. Yeah.
Hindi pwedeng sa start lang.
Parang yung mga New Year's resolution.
Oh.
Tapos, hindi naman. Kaya I don't really believe in New Year's resolution. I believe in always changing your life for the better.
Yun.
Yun.
Next naman, galing kay Miss Shannon, sinabi niya about how you are not going to like everyone you will work with. Diba, may ganun pala talagang problema din sa professional na, no? Na may mga pagkakataon talagang hindi mo makakasundo sa opinion, sa ideas, yung mga katrabaho mo. Pero, kailangan maging respectful ka
Yes,
pa
you have to be
din.
respectful, learn how to work with them. And then Sir Armand also talked about the importance of your relationships. So, we should not choose our career or our hobby over our family and loved ones. It's very important that we always show our loved ones that we care about them, even if we care about our hobbies as well.
Saka, una sa lahat, kapag nagtatrabaho ka o may ginagawa ka, diba? Minsan ang inspiration mo din talaga yung mga loved ones mo,
Yes!
yung family mo.
Hindi mo magagawa kung wala sila sa buhay mo. So, you should never forget them.
Actually, ideas, pwedeng manggaling sa kanila yung stories from them, yung
Yeah.
mga values na binibigay nila sa atin.
Exactly. And that's what we love doing here sa Art Academy. Also, just wanna add, abangan po ninyo ang vlog namin. We have a vlog on our next episode tungkol sa experience namin sa Icon Manila.
Saka sa iba pang mga artists na nandun.
Yes, because they're all really, really cool. So we will be talking more about the things we learned from the other artists as well sa next episode. So again, Artsy, sabay na tayo?
Yes. Thank you to Icon Manila and Sir Arman Serrano.
Thank you so much.
Sa susunod po ulit.
Yes. So, ayan everybody, that's what we learned from from interviewing the artists from Icon Manila. So we will talk again more about art block and how to overcome art block through a very fun way. So, pagbabalik ng 1, 2, 3,
Art Academy Live!
Why can't I get this right? I've been at it for hours. Hours. Goodness.
Nimos pa? Wow!
Oh. Nandito ka pala, Blink. Oh.
What happened? We see storm ni mo, Mimos pa?
As you can see, I'm currently in the process of developing a new concept for a project I'm working on. However, I'm encountering difficulties when attempting to translate this idea onto paper, and I find myself dissatisfied with every result I've had so far.
Mimos pa? Pero wapi po?
I suppose so. I think I'm okay. Pero wala pa rin akong inspiration. I think I'm having the so-called art block.
Oh, Atbu! Winkwi asulu, Mimos pa?
You do? What do you suppose I do? Try watching another YouTube tutorial? Download a new app, perhaps.
Nippon? Something ivabe.
Better? What can be better than that? Did you develop a new kind of technology while I was busy doing this?
Me, Mimos pa?
So, what do you think I should do then?
Gra, Mimos pa?
Whoa, what now?
Gra.
Touch grass? What would touching grass help me with, Blink? I'm deep in my research at the moment and I can't afford to look away. Or do you not mean it in the literal sense?
Mimos pa? Dito ni.
Pero, para saan?
Mimos pa? Wine, ni kuupo.
Disconnect?
Hipo. Lilib wamo. Biho fi ere.
Ere? Air? Leave my room?
Pipo. Pimde sutu. Inatu. Tupgra.
I don't know about this, Blink. It sounds way too simple. Too simple.
Matwing!
Ah.
Uwami duto mi warisi.
Oh, so you mean taking a break outside helps reset my brain?
Ellie! Report!
You know what? I think you're onto something. You're right. I've been in this room for far too long. What do you mean by that?
Tetgumi muspa!
Oh, now?
People!
All right.
Where woro mi muspa? Wa taku wa epihu!
Okay.
Gratu! Wa tu gra!
Do I really have to?
People!
Okay.
Hadu wa piro?
Well, my room was so quiet since I was alone. But here, it feels peaceful. I can hear nature, and the air feels fresh. Actually, nakakagaan na ng pakiramdam.
Yay! Do wa piro bear?
Yes, Blink. You were right. I needed this. My mind feels clearer now too. So clear that actually... Oh, wait! I got it! I think I know what I need to do now. Wow, thank you, Blink.
Aniti mimos pa? Win wawa will purua!
I'll remember that. And I'm always here for you too. So let's head back now, Blink. I'm ready to get back to work.
Aja mimos pa?
At nagbabalik ang 1, 2, 3 Art Academy! Where
Right.
we create
Sorry.
to express.
Yes. Yan, everybody.
Kasi
So,
kanina pa yan nangungulit si PJ, may balak na naman kasi.
yes.
yun.
So everybody, as you mentioned earlier, one great way to get out of art block is to step aside from the art you are creating for a while, diba?
Mhm.
So, do something else first, like touch grass, like we did. Go outside, breathe, and enjoy nature.
Mhm.
Get off your device for some time too. This is a great way to take a break, you know. You'll never know. You might just get the inspiration that you need afterward. Okay? So everybody, we're going to have a game. And of course, kailangan natin i-intro ang
Generation Game On!
Okay, everyone. So for this game, we need to think of as many ways as we can touch grass. Okay?
Oh.
So, and we have 1 minute only, Artsy, to write down our ideas. So, after the timer ends, Artsy and I have to show the list that we have made. But here's the thing though. The
Uh-huh.
same ideas will be crossed out. Okay?
Mhm.
So, the winner will be the one who has the most ideas left on the list. And the loser will touch grass. Or rather, yeah, we'll touch grass. Yun. Okay. So, are you ready, Artsy?
Okay.
Okay, do you have your pen and your paper?
Inabutan mo na ako kanina. Ano pa bang magagawa ko, Mitch?
Okay? Are you ready? Yes po, that's the mechanics po. So, okay, Direk, are you ready for a timer? Okay po. So, our Direk Sam will be the one timing us para walang daya. Okay? Okay, ready po? Okay, is it starting?
Ready in 3, 2, 1, go! Uy, tumahimik. Pidge, bawal yan.
Why?
Bawal yan. Dapat nagsasalita ka.
Why?
Hindi pwedeng maiwang blanco page na walang nagsasalita.
Why?
Paano? Puro kaway, madaya to. Kaya mo yan, Pidge.
Oh no, I'm scared. But I'm the one who thought of this game, but I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Sige. Ako, madaya ka. Ako, nagsasalita ako, Pidge.
Okay.
Ikaw, tumahimik ka na.
Are you feeling good, Artsy?
How's the weather, Pidge? Ang daya naman dun.
It never said we had to be noisy.
Why? Ang dami sinusulat ni Pidge. Okay na ako. And
Wala
I'm
na
done.
to.
Pidge!
I'm done.
Pidge! Bawal na yung Pidge!
Beep,
Bawal!
beep, beep, beep,
Tanggal!
beep,
Oh!
beep, beep,
Badaya!
beep. No, it's good. Okay. Well, I crossed out the last one because there's nothing there.
Okay.
Hooray!
Game na! Hindi, kasi yung aim ng game na to is para maisip mo din yung mga bagay mong gustong gawin, actually. Na walang kinalaman ang, tawag dito, technology or
Yes.
social media or wala kang screen time, kumbaga.
Yeah, because we don't screen time because it's bad for our eyes also.
Mhm.
Just now that you're watching us, this is your, this is your screen time. Okay, so Artsy, we'll sabay na lang natin sabihin yung first item ba natin or paano ba? Or no, yeah, sabay. Sabay.
Sige.
Okay, so my first item is go outside.
Hindi, wait lang. Madaya go outside, napakalawak masyado.
But it's not in the mechanics.
Okay, fine. Wala ako.
Okay.
Ako, baking.
Baking, no. I
Yeah.
didn't think of baking at all. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
Next.
Oh dear.
Next.
Next is take a walk.
Jogging ba pares?
No, that's different.
Okay.
Okay, so check sa atin parehas. Jogging.
Knitting.
Knitting? Wow, do you knit, Art?
Yung ate ko.
I don't. I thought you. Hug your parents.
What?
It's not in the mechanics. It's
Pidge,
good.
ang sabi mo sa game, go outside, breathe and enjoy nature.
Get off your... It's an
So,
example.
lalabas kayo ng parents mo.
Yeah, why
sila sa
not?
labas. Okay. Okay.
I said do something else like
Hay
touch
nako, Pidge.
grass.
Sige, pagbigyan.
You don't have...
Pagbigyan.
What, you knit outside, Art? You knit outside?
Oh, outside.
But I'm just saying,
Oh.
you don't have to go outside
Bakit
to
kailangan?
knit.
Drop.
Yeah, but they don't know. Usually that's an indoor activity, Art.
Drop. Pwedeng doon sa labas ng bahay.
That's still inside your
Game next.
house.
Painting.
Lie down.
Sa labas?
Hindi nga kasi pang outside. It could be anywhere.
Daya, direct ko. Daya nito.
Yeah, Mr. Spark, lie down.
Oh, fine. Whatever, Peach. Painting.
Touch your dog.
What?
Pet your dog.
O, sige. Painting.
Wala,
meron
wala,
na, okay.
wala.
Stargazing.
No.
Sculpting.
No.
Picnic.
Study.
Camping.
No.
Hiking.
No.
Learn a new language.
No.
Learn boxing.
Wow! Pet a cat.
What? Bakit yung akin puro hobby sa'yo?
I
Random.
don't know why. Puro sa akin, but take a nap.
Napaghahalataan ko sino yung distracted sa aming dalawa.
Yeah. We're distracted. I think you want
Exercise.
RC. Exercise and then put that.
Oh,
No.
yun. Ilan. Wala ka na cross
No.
out sa akin, do.
Actually, parang isa
1,
lang
2,
yata na cross out
3.
mo ba?
Wala.
Hindi, wala.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I told you you're gonna win!
Ay, naku, PJ. Ang random.
Actually, Artsy,
Oh.
the original mechanics is that there will be a
Ano?
concoction.
Oh.
The one who loses will drink a concoction of spicy herbs. But I forgot to bring it, so we'll do it next time.
Ikaw din naman.
Yeah, so I'll just drink it next time.
Di, madaya ako gagawa.
Oh, okay. Sige.
Sige. Ayun.
So ayan, everybody. So again, that's an example. See, it's really fun. It's also really funny. Kasi the timer, the
Parang
1 minute.
nadaya ako dito.
Ba't nadaya at nanalo ka naman? Yung 1 minute kasi, everybody, is a very short time, di ba? Akala mo, it's only long when you're doing a plank. When you're exercising. But 1 minute is short. So, ako kasi, actually, personally, I get pressured kapag 1 minute lang.
Wow!
Kaya, kaya wala ako masyadong naisip.
Ang
Yun.
tahimik mo nga eh.
Yun nga eh, kasi, yun, I call Jam, easy distracted. Kinausap po ni Art. Lang man sa mechanics na kailangan namin mag-usap. Pero yun, everybody, we had really a lot of fun doing this. And yun, baka may ideas din kayo sa mga games na pwede namin gawin. You can let us know through our social media or you can email us at our email. Yun. And
Okay.
that's all available on Net25 social media. So, yun! And everybody, we will talk about everything that we learned today and about art block and about art.
Mhm.
Si Art nakatabi ko sa pagbabalik ng 1, 2, 3
Art Academy! Live!
Live!
Sorry, Pinch.
Okay.
Ay.
Welcome back! Na art block ako Welcome back to Art Academy where we create to express.
Sorry.
It's okay, you know what? That means na sobrang effective yung nagawa kong game. So I
Hindi
will...
kasi na-imagine ko si
I
PJ
will-
sa labas. Oh, a dog. I will pet it. Oh, I can't. I will lie down. Ang random.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah. So everybody, we're going to... Ako na mag-start kasi natawa pa si Art. We're gonna talk about our take home. So the things that we learned today sa episode na to. Ang bilis na naman ng oras. Okay. So number 1, we learned art block is the feeling that we get when we feel unmotivated to create art. So it happens to the best of us. So don't feel bad when it happens to you. Yeah.
Next, art block can be caused by several things such as mental and emotional factors, creative overload, pressure from deadlines and expectations, and also our environment and health.
Yan, kaya it's important to take care of ourselves. Next, number 3, we can overcome or prevent art block by changing our routine, managing our expectations, embracing failure, taking breaks, natatawa pa si Artsy, and
Petting a cat.
resting. Why not?
Sama mo sa listahan.
Why not? Because that's part of taking
Okay.
care of your health, diba? Is to hug your parents and to pet your cat. Ay, naka! Engage in new experiences, handle criticism, katulad ginagawa sa akin ni Arts. Joke lang. Avoiding distractions, which I'm not doing. And touching grass. Touch grass.
Good.
Again, everybody, what do you mean by touch grass? If the
Go
literal...
outside.
Go
pet the
outside.
cat.
If the
Lie
literal...
down.
Excuse me. If the literal sense of touching grass will help you, maybe you have a green... ano tawag yun? Green thumb?
Gardening,
Gardening.
actually.
If you
Nakalimutan ko
like
lagay
that,
yun
then that's a good way to touch grass. But touching grass just simply means to...
Disconnect sa
disconnect.
other
Yeah,
things.
so going outside is a great way, but you can do that even while you're at home. But it's better to, basta ang importante is to free yourself from the art block.
Yun.
Okay?
And lastly, yung natutunan natin sa Icon Manila, yung 5 P's na tinuro ni Sir Armand: practice, perseverance, patience, passion, and prayers. Next, Miss Shannon talk about how you are not going to like everyone you will work with.
Yes.
importance of your relationships. Don't choose your career over your family and loved ones. Kasi it is important to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually as well.
As we mentioned earlier.
So yun! Dahil dyan, babaguhin natin uli yung routine nila. Dadagdagan natin sila ng gagawin nila para sa ating question quest. Yun. Kasi ang question quest... Yan, kakatawa ka to. And now, before we go, yun yung ating question quest where we leave you with the question, a quest you must do. And this week's QQ is, how do you set your personal space? Or where do you draw the line?
One. So, everybody, we hope you answer our question for this week. So, this is our episode for today, everybody. The distract or block. Again, we hope that this helped you, and thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us today, and please don't forget to join us again on our next episode.
Yes.
So here is our schedule. You can watch us live on Net25 social media accounts, YouTube and Facebook every Tuesday 2:30 p.m. And you can watch us on TV every Saturday and Sunday 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. only on Net25.
Yes, everyone. So, see you again next time, mga artisans. Dito lang sa
1, 2, 3, Art Academy!
Bye!
Oh.
What did you say? Bye, everybody!